Yes guys, welcome back to the channel on the road to glory. So I know we've got a lot of new viewers around here, so I'm going to do a quick recap before we jump into FUT Champs. That was our team, and not so long ago we had a pretty basic starter team. We did manage to get Ferland Mendy, as well as win the draft and get some decent rewards to boost our coins, and also open the division rivals packs where we've got Rodriguez. So we now have the team to take on FUT Champs, and I have a budget team. So in today's episode I'm going to say, can you win with FUT Champs with a budget team of around 150k? So I know we've got a lot of new people here. You can see around 90% of you only just started to view the channel, and 90% are not subscribed. So if you could hit a subscribe down below, that would be majorly appreciated. But let's get into the episode. Question is, can you actually win the draft with a budget team? So you can see I've bought Cole Palmer again. In the previous episode I picked him up, said he's the best player for 50k. Still believe that. But the reason why I say a budget team is because these are the sorts of teams that you play in FUT Champs. It is full of your Haalands, your cornerstones, but I can show you that I have continued to win and get a good rank, and I want to show you how. So I've got 3 simple tips. Use players with good playstyles is number 1. Look, I have a defined playstyle with Cole Palmer, with Incisive Plus, and also Victor Osimhen, who hasn't really got the best playstyles, but he's just quick. So I know I can pass through in attack, and they're my core focus, right? Is getting the ball to Cole Palmer, waiting for Osimhen to run through with great finishing. I know that that is my main mode of attack. I am able to also score with Cole Palmer because he's got that game changer playstyle plus as well. And that's how I'm getting rage quits. That's the next point. Do not rage quit. I personally think that look, you never know what's going to happen in the game. You can always turn things back. You can see I was down here. But the more important thing is, I think there's something with the matchmaking. If you quit early, I think it then puts you up against someone exactly the same. So do not rage quit. That's how I've done well. The next point is take less risks. Ultimately, look, when you are up against it and in a competitive mode, you can't really afford to be making risky passes. That doesn't mean time wasting, but do take your time to make sure you're playing the right passes to the open man in space. When you've got rewards like this on the line, for me, I was on Champions 1 going into Elite. You really want to think about the sorts of passes that you're making. For example, here, I kind of turned back, could have gone to the fullback, take my time, go into Declan Rice, could have gone to the striker there, and then keep playing it very short, cutting back so I'm not losing the ball, retaining it, and then finding the open man to score in the late game and seal it out. These are the sorts of decisions that you want to do. You can see again here, look, I'm not going straight forward. Slow the play down. This is where I concede most of my goals, is just taking too many risks, giving the ball away, and then conceding straight away. You can see here, we do seal the game out, and this is the game that ended up getting us the Elite rank 11. So we now have also got the rewards, which I'm going to be jumping into. But look, ultimately, there's a few things that you can do to really make sure you do well in Champs with a budget team. That is, make sure you have a defined play style, take less risks, and don't rage quit, because there is definitely something up with the algorithm. But what we're going to do now is we're going to jump through to the rewards and then being open, so you can see, is it worth your time? Well, in the first 82 times 10, we end up getting Ford, who I'd never heard of. But we got Griezmann as well. These are all tradable, so that's nice. That's probably about an extra 30k in the bank. Then we had our Team of the Week pack, and we got Salamakers, again, tradable, kind of ideal. But he's definitely a discard, so going straight to the bank. And we also had another one, didn't we? Well, we got Stanway. So Stanway is about 20k or 17k. So we're already up to about 50k. And then we get our first walk out of the episode. Of course, it's untradeable. David Raya is the goalkeeper there. So that's a nice addition. I've been looking for a goalkeeper. I'm excited to use him and see how he plays. But we also got Frimpong in the back of the pack, which is unbelievable. He's going to be a great addition. I'm pretty bored of Ola Aina. Then we open the 83 times 5, and that really wasn't great. Apart from we have Douay, who's a 30k. Again, these are just coins going into the bank at this point, so really ideal. Then we get our cornerstone pack, and it was Jordan Pickford. Not ideal at all. Nonetheless, we have still got more coins, better players to use. So we have about 157 grand now. Considering a week ago we had like 10,000, 20,000 coins, this is pretty sick. So I want to hear from you guys in the comments. Let me know who you think I should be adding in. I'm looking for a centre attacker, midfielder, a left winger, or a centre back. I'm kind of thinking to go down the Rudiger route. And potentially even lose Victor Osimhen. But let me know in the comments what you think. I'll be uploading the next episode, which should be a heroes pack. And looking forward to seeing you all in the next episode. If you're new around here, drop a subscribe, leave a like, and let me know what you think of the series. I've been Jack Rob. Peace out.